so much for coming here and for allowing me to speak to you today. I'm very excited. There's a lot of you. It is pretty scary, to be honest, with all of you looking at me, but I'm hoping we can learn some things today and we can have a good discussion about these things. But before I start talking about animals or animal rights, I think it's only fair that I tell you a bit more about me and who I am, so you know who's talking to you. So, as mentioned, I did run the Barcelona Marathon. That's me just finishing the marathon. That was my first ever marathon. 3 weeks later, I climbed to the base camp of Everest. So these two events were quite close to each other. Thank you. These two events were very close to each other, and my knees did take a pretty bad beating, but I survived, thankfully. And yeah, I'm an animal rights activist. I've also been volunteering at a few different sanctuaries in India and in Nepal on my journey. Now, what I want to do now, I want to know, who are you? You know a bit about me, so I want to ask a bit about you. So how we're going to do this is, if this applies to you, you raise your hand. If it doesn't apply to you, keep your hand down. So, let's start with the sporty people. Who's good at sports? Who's good at football, cricket, basketball? Alright, so we've got the Olympians of the future. Great. Okay, hands down. And who's good at music? Singing, dancing, sorry, not dancing, singing, playing guitar. Cool, okay. Hands down. And again, who's good at dancing? Nice. Nice, awesome, awesome. Hands down. What about drawing, painting, and arts? Whoa, loads of you like that, loads of you are good at that, amazing. Okay, and then what about hands down? What about the future scientists? The maths, the sciencey people? Nice. So you're the ones that are going to create new inventions for us. Awesome, perfect. Okay, thank you so much, hands down, hands down. I know something that every single person in here is good at. So if you didn't put your hand up, it's okay. Maybe I didn't mention the thing that you're good at, that's okay. But I know something that you're all good at. Everyone, including me and the teachers. We're all good at thinking. We're all good at using our brains. So that's what I want you to do right now. Do me a favor, have a quick look around you. Look at the people around you. To your left, to your right, forward, backwards. Look at your teachers as well. Alright? Now look at me. Look at me. You all look at me. Do we all look the same? No, we don't, right? We've got different features. We've got different hair colors sometimes. We look different. We're all different people. Okay? But does that mean we should treat each other differently? No, right? Do we still deserve the same respect? Yes. Should we still treat each other with kindness and love, even if we look different? We should always value each other. We should never try to hurt each other or to cause any unnecessary suffering to each other, because even though we look different, we still respect each other's lives, correct? Correct? Yes. Alright, good. So I want to ask a question based on that, okay? What about this guy? This guy looks very different to us. Completely different species, of course. But does he deserve the same level of respect? Does he deserve to have a life free from pain and suffering, just like us? Of course, right? Of course. What about the chicken? One second now. The chicken looks very, very different from the dog and looks very, very different from us. Does the chicken deserve the same respect? Yes! I don't think I believe you. Put your hand up if you eat a dog. Put your hand up if you eat chicken. Wait a minute, you just told me that we shouldn't treat them differently because of the way they look. But none of you will eat a dog, a lot of you will eat chicken. When we treat these two animals differently, what we're saying is they look different, so they deserve to be treated differently. But fundamentally, we don't agree with that. We just all said we don't agree with that. Put your hand up if you are against animal cruelty. Against, that means you don't like it, and you would stop it. Yeah? Against animal cruelty. Now, if you are currently, keep your hand up, if you are currently eating or using anything from an animal, put your hand down. Okay. Alright then. That brings me on to the next point then, okay? Is there a non-cruel way to use animals? The animal can't tell us whether they want to be used or not, so we're forcing it on them. So it's actually called exploitation. So is exploiting an animal always cruel? Is there a non-cruel way to exploit animals? Before you answer that question, let me change one word in that sentence. Is there a non-cruel way to exploit humans? Exploitation of humans, we would always say no, right? There is no non-cruel way to exploit humans. But when we put the word animals in, I don't know, we can question it, can't we? Maybe there is, maybe there is. We say humans, no. But the funny thing is, the word exploitation, it doesn't change depending on what the subject is. Okay, if it's an animal or a human, it's still exploitation, it's still cruel. I want to talk to you about us eating animals. Is it necessary for us to eat meat to be healthy? Okay. One minute. Those of you saying yes, it is necessary to eat meat to be healthy. And how do you explain, not just me, but other people vegan like me, I don't eat meat, I don't eat anything from an animal. How did I run the Barcelona Marathon? How did I climb to Everest Base Camp if I needed to be healthy? It's not, you know? Vegetables, exactly. So then why are we doing it? You know, we don't need it to survive. And when we look at the animals, we like to pretend they don't have feelings, we like to pretend they don't feel pain, we like to pretend they aren't like us. But in reality they are. In reality, almost all animals feel pain the same way as us, and they have a preference to live their lives. I want to show you a video that I took just before I came here actually. I'm here inside in a forest at the Goshala, and I want you to meet Vishnu. Vishnu is a 2-year-old cow. He's a male cow, and he's been living here for, as far as I know, a year or two now, so since he was very young. He is a big baby, as you can see. He's a big softie. He just loves licking you and being stroked. Now I want to make something very, very clear here. This guy would have been killed for meat very, very soon after he was born if he was not here, or he'd be used to carry things, or just whatever humans could exploit him for. But instead, he's here with us, and he's having a great life, and he absolutely loves it here. He's a happy cow. So the question I have for you today is, would you kill Vishnu to eat him? Or would you rather look after him and care for him? I'm sure everybody would rather care for him and look after him. There's no difference between Vishnu and any other animal on this planet. They all deserve to have the same life that Vishnu has, without any suffering, any pain, and only kindness from us humans. We can do this, so why don't we? Hey baby. Come on, Harry. Come on. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, baby. Hey, baby. I know. Oh. The reason I wanted to show you that, The reason I wanted to show you that was to draw a comparison between these animals and dogs. Because as you can see, they were very, very similar to dogs in the way they come over to you, in the way they want to be stroked, and they want to lick you. But dogs here aren't killed for meat, whereas these animals are killed in the billions for meat. And the only difference is how they look. These cows in this Goshala, while I was working in the forest, these cows have experienced kindness from humans. And as a result of that, they're friendly with us, they're our friends. Our instincts are to care for weaker animals. Our instincts aren't to hurt them or exploit them. When you see an animal hurt in the street, what do? You feel sad, right? You want to help them. You don't get hungry, do you? No? We want to help the animal. We can see these animals just want to be cared for. They want to be stroked, they want to be loved, just like a dog does, just like you and me do. There's no difference in what they want, there's only a difference in how we treat them. I also want to talk to you about dairy, okay, about milk, cheese, and ghee. I was vegetarian for a long time before I learned about this. Alright, so I'm not telling you to try and talk down to you, I'm telling you because I also learned about this not so long ago. Here's a diagram for you, okay? So for a cow to give milk, the cow has to have a baby, has to have a calf. Cows don't give milk unless they have had a calf. I'm going to make that very clear. They do not produce milk unless they are pregnant or they're just given birth. So to get them pregnant, we have to forcibly impregnate them. Okay, we have to force them to become pregnant. So they have to be held, and it's very graphic, okay, what they do to them. It's very, very graphic. Then, when the baby's born, they take the baby away because the baby wants milk, right? So they take the baby away so that we can take the milk. The male calves, which are useless to the dairy industry, are killed for meat within a few weeks. The female calves are grown up, and then they're also used for dairy. Now, the mother in this situation, the mother, this is her life, and it repeats again and again and again until one of two things happens. Either she stops producing milk, or she falls down out of exhaustion and can't get back up. In both of these situations, that's her life. Then she's taken to the slaughterhouse and killed for meat. Is that any life for any animal? Is that kind? This is how we get milk and ghee, butter, paneer, whatever you want. If it has dairy in it, this is how we get it. It's the fastest and most effective way and cost-efficient way. Now, eggs. Again, I also didn't know about eggs for a long time, so please, when you're listening to this, don't think I'm trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you also what I learned, okay? With eggs, in nature, a chicken has 12, 14 eggs, okay? Around that number, naturally. In the early 1900s, the chickens we had were laying 120 a year. Now, in today's world, the chickens are laying 300 a year. Now, what that's doing to a chicken's body is putting it under extreme stress, and then that causes them to die at a much earlier age. Again, is that any life for an animal? Is that kind? But this is what we're doing to get these products. Why are we doing this to cows, pigs, chicken, and sheep? Why not any other animal? Why not crocodiles? Why not rhinos? Why not elephants? There's a simple answer for it. These animals are the weakest, most vulnerable ones. They're the calmest. They don't really attack humans very often. They run away from humans. They're scared of humans, and they're easy to manipulate. They're weak, and that's why we use them. Is that what a good person does? Takes somebody weak and uses them and hurts them because they're weak? Or does a good person help the other weaker animals? If somebody is unconfident, vulnerable member of society, do we manipulate them? Or do we help them? And we help them, always. And this is the same as what we're talking about here. In a way, you're all in school, okay, so I'm sure you're very aware of this. When I was in school, we had a few people in my class that were quiet, that were not very confident, that were finding it a little bit harder than other people. And then there was other people in the class, and there were people who cared and tried to help them, and there were people who bullied them. What does a good person do? Helps them. What does a bad person do? Bullies them, right? These animals, and all animals actually that aren't human, that's what they are. They are the weaker members of our society. They're the ones that need help. Whilst we're using them, and we're taking the products from them, and we're eating them, we're bullying them. I'm sure everybody in here likes to believe that they're a good person. Me too. Put your hand up if you believe you're a good person. You're a compassionate person. You're a kind person. Yeah? Great, me too. I think it's fair that everybody, we would like to be compassionate, caring, and we like to believe that, yeah? But when it comes to this issue we're talking about now, there's a kind of pattern that seems to happen. I'm going to show you the pattern and you can see if it applies to you or not. So, somebody believes they're a compassionate, loving, caring person. They find knowledge that I've just given to you now, for example, about animal agriculture. They find out, okay, this is what's happening. then you have two choices. You say, I am compassionate and caring, so I'm now going to take these products out of my life, and I'm going to be consistent, have a healthy mind, and I'm going to save lives. So I'm going to live a lifestyle without harming any other animals. Or the alternative, I don't want to stop doing this. I like eating meat and dairy and egg, I like it. And then what happens is, you have a conflict in your mind. Because you don't want to hurt animals, but you want to eat them. But you can't do both, right? You have to hurt them to eat them. Then you're going to get stressed because it's going to upset you. And then you'll start again. I am compassionate, loving and caring, and that's a cycle that will keep going around until you break it. Now I'm speaking this from experience. This is my experience, okay? This isn't the hard truth, it's debatable, alright? I'm just telling you what I've experienced from the people I've spoken to, which has been quite a lot on the street and obviously in talks like this. The way to break this cycle here is to change something in your life. Everyone in here has the possibility to change. You can change yourselves, you can change the world. Number one step is a tiny little step you can make towards stopping this, and it's just to change your lifestyle. And that small change comes in the way of something called being a vegan, veganism. Veganism is vegetarianism, except you don't exploit any animal whatsoever. That includes for food, clothing, transport. You basically take a stance that says, I am not going to fund any animal cruelty. That's what being a vegan means. So no animal products, no ghee, no egg, no meat. And this is a tiny little step that you can make, a tiny little change you can make to start showing your compassion and that you care about animals. You are all fortunate enough to have a decision every single day on what you put inside your body. You can choose what you eat, you can choose what you use, and you can choose to either keep paying for those horrible things we saw and keep purchasing those items, or you can choose to stop doing it and eat things and use things that no animal has to suffer for. So must-see videos, I've listed these for you. They're on YouTube and Netflix. If you don't believe me, and you don't think what I'm saying is true, we can have a short Q&A after this as well, but I'd highly recommend you check out some of these. They're educational, they teach you more about the animals and your bodies. So for those of you that want to learn more, this is going to be available for you. I'm going to leave you with one last point before we go on to the Q&A. So the first step to leading a happy and healthy life is to not cause suffering in anyone else's. That includes humans, non-humans, anyone that could suffer. If we can prevent that suffering, surely that's how we lead a happy and healthy life too. Thank you very much.